Stay safe, world. You already know what the fuck is going on. So we gotta talk about SHA GZ. Basically, he was shot in the back a couple days ago in like what is a crazy ass gang situation going on in the Bronx drill scene, man. We're gonna get into all of that and the beat that could have caused that, but before we do, I'm gonna need you to like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna run this shit up. So in case you can't tell by his name, SHA GZ, alleged member of the YGs, which is a gang based in the Bronx. Basically, they're like the main gang that sort of beefs with K-Flock's gang, which is Surfside, allegedly. And they basically have been going back and forth, dissing in songs. Even K-Flock's cousin D-Thang, who's part of that shit, his blood cousin, which if you don't know already, I mean, I don't know why the fuck you wouldn't know if you listen to fucking Bronx drill music. But basically, they've been beefing with each other for a minute, and it finally caught up to him, man. This dude has been going crazy, and he's been going from like dissing ops and songs to even pulling up to K-Flock's homie candlelight vigil and basically kicking all that shit down. Basically, I made a video on this before, but it was after one of the people that was associated with K-Flock basically got gunned down in broad daylight. He basically came through and kicked over the candles and everything, man. But as you see, what goes around comes around. When you put out that type of energy and shit, it's only a matter of time before that type of situation happens to you. And on April 13th, it seems that it finally caught up to SHA GZ. But basically, he was posted outside in the Bronx on Burke Avenue, where he was basically shot in the back, and it basically like fucked him up pretty bad. It was a serious fucking like injury. The EMS was called. I don't even think he called it himself. And after basically like surviving this attempt on his life, you would think that someone would be like low key. Like we had that whole like video about Nas Blicky where he basically got shot and then he like changed his whole lifestyle. I think he dropped Blicky from his name and he started promoting peace and shit like that. You think that would happen for SHA GZ, right? Wrong. This nigga fucking gets shot and the first thing he goes on is social media and taunts the people that shot him.
Perfectly, nigga. Suck my dick, nigga. Smoking Nazi, smoking all them dead niggas, smoking J-Rip, smoking SHA. Nigga, I'm great, nigga. New music dropping next week. Suck my dick, nigga. I niggas wish I could go out. Fuck is you talking about? I'm great, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? And a lot of y'all niggas you heard is not my means. Suck my dick, nigga. I'm going up on y'all dumb niggas. Suck my...
Let alone that previously, about a day ago, a similar shooting happened and the person didn't make it. They got shot in their head and they fucking died. And it's too graphic to kind of show that shit. But the first thing that this man does right after fucking going and getting shot is basically he drops something on social media, basically taunting his ops to come and find him, bro. It's like, what kind of wild ass shit? I mean, like, at a certain point, you are kind of a product of your environment, and that might be all they really know. But, you know, you think that, like, people would kind of learn from their mistakes, because it was social media that could have honestly got him fucking, like, murked in the first place. For someone that be smoking a lot of dead ops, according to their fucking video that they just dropped, you would think that they'd be moving a little bit smarter. Cause it's like niggas be saying all this crazy shit on the internet, then they be going about their day like the fucking Bronx isn't small as shit. I mean, like, it's not small, but it's still like, it's not like these people don't be running into each other.
Is you Ray K? Is you Ray K?
But it could have been the Surfside shit, cause that's like a lot of the people that he be beefing with. But at the same time, man, it could have been anyone. It could have been someone that was like totally not even gang related, or could have been just happened to be in a gang and didn't fuck with this nigga because he be talking reckless, doing crazy shit. And really, that's kind of all that really happens when you go about that shit. There's only really two options of how it's gonna go. You're either gonna end up in jail, which is he literally just got out of jail, or you're gonna end up dead. But it just kind of it's sad at a certain point because it's like these people probably are like talented, you know. Like it's not like they're not talented to even be able to get this many like views and stuff on videos and stuff and actually have like a following. So I guess you just really gotta go by the advice that like Cardi B kind of dropped by saying like, Bronx artists, if you're like out there, just get signed and then get the fuck out, because it really is like, it's like crabs in a fucking bucket, bro. Like the crazy thing is, like, people be surprised when this type of shit happens, when the music is like talking about like drilling and shit like that. It's like there's no real surprise here, man. Like, you know, obviously there's no surprise because it's like they're literally rapping about their lives and shit, so you can't even be surprised when this type of shit happens, man. But hey, let me know in the comments what y'all think. Real stay safe shit, you already know. Like, comment, subscribe. We finna run this shit up.